Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to clarify the YieldMax weekly dividend concept because, well, I actually did explain it pretty much as it was in the last two videos, but there was a lot of misunderstanding in the comment section. So let's go ahead and once again clarify this again. So the way it works, you have YMAX and YMAG, which are on a certain cycle, and I'm going to show the chart. And you have tier A, C, and D. So to get weekly dividend income from YieldMax, you would have to own more than one YieldMax fund. And I'll pull up the chart here and explain that to you. So let's do this here. Okay, so first let me pull this up over here. Here is our chart. Okay, so let's look over here. We've got this. Okay, so beginning September 18th, Wednesday, the following changes will be implemented. The YieldMax Fund of Funds ETFs, YMAX and YMAG, will aim to make weekly distributions. All other YieldMax ETFs distribution cycles will be staggered throughout each month. So they're staggered. So YMAX and YMAG truly will be weekly. Ulti is not going to be weekly. It's just going to be once a month still. Actually, I take that back. Ulti is in Group C. I don't know why they did that here. I guess because the dividend was coming up. So it's in Group C. So you've got Groups A, B, C, and D on a 4-week rotating basis. So in Group A, we've got Tesla, Crash, GUI, YBIT, OARK, XOMO, SNOY, and TSMY. Group B, we've got NVDY, DIPS, FBY, GDXY, BABO, JPMO, and MRNY. Group C, we've got Coney, Fiat, MSFO, AMDY, NFLY, ABNY, PP, and Ulti. So Ulti will be on that monthly, 4-week rotating cycle. Group D, we've got Misty, YQQQ, AMZ, Aptly, AIYY, DISO, SQY, and SMCY. And then full list of distribution group allocations. You see Group A, and I guess it just lists the full name out there. So there is 2, 4, 6, 8 of them in Group A. 2, 4, 6. Looks like 2, 4. I'm getting a little dyslexic here. 2, 4, 6, 7 in Group B, and then there's 8 and C and D, and those are the names of them. So again, to clarify, most of them are not weekly, but they are now on a tiered A, B, C, and D basis. So they've changed the payment dates. Instead of having them all on basically one date a month, now you have a rotating 4-week cycle for different groups of the funds. So it's not quite weekly, but I think it's a really great compromise what they did. I think it's really ingenious on their part because it's probably going to make people buy even more YieldMax. Let's do some comments here. We've got Chuck, welcome. Let's see. Roxanne Din says planning on buying YMAX to compound my dividend payouts. Yeah, you'll get weekly, unless of course YMAG payout is more, or you could even buy both. But anyway, let me know if anyone still has any questions on the dividend cycle here, because that's pretty much what it is. And Jay's obviously been on many channels explaining this now. So he sent this to me. We emailed early on the day that this was actually announced. So anyway, that is that. I hope that clears up, what everybody was questioning. Now what I'll do, let me go into the Schwab portfolio here, and let me let's try to see. Excuse me. Let's try to see if they have fixed this for weekly. Okay, so the account gained about $1,000 today. Let's go back over here. Let's share Schwab over here because I'm so transparent. I'm such a transparent coach. Okay, so we've got 2 accounts here. We've got some dividends I haven't allocated to anything yet. Let's see. Here's what I want to do. I want to go to the income portion. Okay, they still haven't obviously fixed the Coney, because it's still showing. I can already tell by the number, because it should be closer to 60,000. Excuse me. Should be closer to 60,000, and it's not. Let's go down here and see if, and actually, E-Trade shows this better. I actually like the way E-Trade displays this a lot better. So these aren't going to change because the distribution still is monthly, but it's staggered, so the dates are different. Um, let's see if they fix the pay date. No, they haven't, because it still says 9/9. Clip's obviously not YieldMax, so it's on a different cycle. So it doesn't look like they've fixed these. Let's see if YMax or YMag have been fixed here. Let's see what it says. So for QDT, it does say weekly. QDTE and XDTE. XDTE is only showing 12% versus 19.5% for QDTE. Ulti, yeah, there's monthly. So YMag, let's see. Nope, YMag still shows monthly too. So Schwab continues to slack on this. So two things again, they haven't fixed Coney's data. Coney's data is still missing, and they haven't made the changes to reflect weekly on here. So for all of you watching tonight, your homework assignment is to call Schwab and complain that they haven't fixed this yet. So let's see, how do you go to that page in E-Trade? I can't find that on my account. Well, here's what I'll do just for you, maybe for a super chat. I'm just kidding. You know, some people say that I'm like a shameless super chat. What would the term be? Like I solicit super chats. I only do it as a joke. Let's see here. Quick question: what are the dividends taxed at? Monthly, weekly? That is a good question. I actually don't think it matters whether it's weekly or monthly. The tax is going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same. Anyway, to her point, let's see. I might just go ahead and go to an E-Trade account here, and see if I can navigate to it for you all. So I'm starting to show more accounts on here. You know, I'm showing accounts I don't normally show. I typically only show like one account, but I'll log onto another one that I have with E-Trade and see if we can figure something out here. Or let's see if they've changed it. Okay, so to answer your question, Miss Ding, I think that's your name, right? It's going to be under, you go to accounts, portfolios. Hold on, let me go back to the main screen here. So it's accounts. You're going to go to portfolios. And then under portfolios, you've got to scroll down a little bit, and there's going to be a tab that says estimated income. So for this one, I'll go ahead and show this. I'm not taxing my IRA. If it's a Roth, you shouldn't be. If it's a traditional, you should only be taxed like when you actually withdraw the money. What do you think the RDTE yield will be? I hear it can take advantage of the overnight market. It can. So I think it's going to be, let's see, what do I think? I'm going to say 12%. Let's see if I'm right. So I don't know if I'm right, but thankfully I'm in possession of advanced financial forecasting equipment, such as the 8-ball, which can confirm whether or not I'm right. So let's see if I'm right. It says, as I see it, yes. So there you go. There's your answer. Take it to the bank, right? Just kidding, of course. But it'll be somewhere in between, I'd say average XDT and QDTE, and take the average of both of those. Why do I say that? Why not? But we'll know. The good news is, the reassuring news is, guess what the reassuring news is? We will know one day. How's that for profound wisdom? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so let me go just for you, and so we can make it a nice 10-minute video. Let's go to this E-Trade, and I'll show you. This is the estimated income tab over here. See? So for this account is in some YieldMax. Well, it's got QYLD. It's got some of these here that you see that pay variations of dividends. They still say monthly, but let's see. So we've got Coney. Let's see if they've actually made the change here. Coney SQY Tesla for October 9th. No, they haven't made the change yet. Because for frequency, we've got some that are quarterly, some that are monthly. None of them say weekly yet. Then again, sorry. Then again, this account does not have any YMax or YMag. So I'm getting choked up that I don't see my dividends higher, even though I can't be too upset. Now, one thing I like about E-Trade is that they say for status whether it's estimated or announced. So I like that feature. But anyway, hopefully that answers your question there. Let's see, I bought RDTE first payout was this Friday. Oh shoot. Did we did we already get the payout? And I'm not even paying attention. Well, I did have a fun weekend. Let's see, YMAG all funds weekly or only the fund in that week? What? All funds weekly or only the fund in that week? Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. Okay, since you said this, let's go look at RTTE now. We'll cover some Roundhill too. Shoot, I need to add that to my spreadsheet too. Maybe that's just a topic for another video, right? Milk those views, right? I would never do such a thing. I mean, you think anybody on here that would do such a thing? All right, let's see here. No, I think that, what am I looking at here? RDTE. Okay, let's go to the site here just because Chuck said this. Oh, wait. Oh, I see this upcoming Friday. I thought you meant like this last Friday. You're right, because if you go to the site here, it actually says this. Check this out. It says, it says September 25th with a pay date of September 27th. So that's actually, well, no, you know what? What am I talking about here? Dave answered this question for us when he was on. He said when he was on what was he on, the 10th or the 12th? He said it would be the 25th. So 2 weeks. So he answered that question for us. Anyway, that's okay. You know what? We went for another 2 minutes. That's all right. We cleared it up. Anyway, well, thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care. Have a great night. Bye.